Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to Code, my latest invention. We are embarking on a new journey and yet an old journey to build a system. To build a system that I've been working on for a long time. Just want to make sure that you can hear me. By the way, I remedied my squeaky chair and now it is squeaky again. So I don't I gotta deal with that later. I'm not gonna do it right now, so we're just gonna have to have squeaky chair join us today. All right, so I've got Rumble chat up, I've got Instagram chat up, and I've got YouTube chat up. However, I'm gonna be really focusing on full stack development. All right, so can you hear me? Is this thing on? I've got to go in iterations, basically. I've got to go in iterations. I've got to learn. I'm a complete new to full stack web development. Yeah, so we're going to jump right into it. So check out all the links in the description over there, down there. There's a lot of links going on. Let's see, make sure I got music going. There you go. So I've got all kinds of things going on. Go to my website and check it out. Today we'll be doing code. Tomorrow something else. The next day something else. I've been on this journey for about, actually on Valentine's Day it'll be like 9 years. So I've been on this journey for like 9 years. I began this journey in a very weird place in my life. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, but I wanted to do something meaningful. And I asked God, what am I supposed to do with the rest of my life? You know? And after I asked that, I got this vision of this system. And I knew it was a system because I messed around with computers. I took a computer class in middle school or something like that. And when MySpace was a thing, I kind of taught myself HTML code because I like designing. Apparently, I'm a designer of sorts. So yeah, that was about as much as I knew about systems. I learned software systems for, administrative purposes. I learned it for the military in order to manage logistical things, but I didn't know how to build a system, so I had this vision for a system. I'm like, is this a system that works or like that exists? So I look all over the internet and I can't find anything remotely similar to what this is. I'm like, is this a website? So I tried to go and build a website because I took a computer class on, computer systems, web development, website development, very simple things. And I tried to build a website that matched what I was seeing in this vision. And then I was like, this is really complex. Like, I don't know what to do beyond here because this is like drag and drop kind of thing. And I think I would need to know how to use like code, like the actual coding languages to build this. Maybe I should just talk to like other programmers or computer scientists and show them this vision. Oh, so then I had to like take the vision out of my head, put it onto paper, and I'm not exactly the greatest. I'm not great at like sketching and drawing. So I did my best. It was excellent quality for a 5-year-old. And so I took this drawing and I took it to my local computer programmers, which there was a lot of because I lived in, northern Colorado at the time, in Boulder and in Denver. And so there's a lot of computer programmers in those parts. And I showed them and they're like, "What is this? Hold on. I'm gonna go hit the bong and I'll be right back and maybe I'll be able to understand what this is." So, yeah, that's Colorado for you. They would come back and I'd be like, "Are you good? Okay, so like this does this, this does this." I'm trying to explain this one-dimensional flat thing, okay, that came out of my brain and like put it on paper. I used colored pencils. Okay, I used color to kind of like, yeah. So now I understand that that was a very rough, emphasis on the rough, prototype. Uh a one pager, all right? And so they laughed at me. And I think rightfully so. They did laugh at me. And I was like, "Man, I need to learn what this is. I don't know what this is. But I wrote notes on like, well, this is what it does. This is the function. Now I understand that's very rough pseudocode, kind of. I don't know. So, or requirements. No, you know what? It was a very rough requirements document. So I wrote out what it does functionally in my own, way of speaking, heavy on the military jargon. So yeah, it was like I was a bumbling idiot from another planet trying to explain to somebody what it was and trying to see if they could explain to me how I'm supposed to like create this thing. And so anyway, that was an epic failure. I really, slammed into a wall quite a few times. And then I slammed into a wall quite a few more times until I realized I shouldn't go that way and the wall's not going to move. So I went a different route. I went the scenic route. I went the very long way and I put myself into college. I put myself into a technical college so that I could learn how to program, how to be a software engineer. I learned approximately, I familiarized myself with, in the degree, um, about 6 different programming languages, including like rough, like x86, like, binary code, like hexadecimal stuff. But they kind of just skim over it. And when you graduate, it's like, do I remember anything that I just learned? Do I even know what I, I feel like I know. Did any of that actually go in? So, and then I moved on because I realized this is not enough. Like knowing how to program is not enough. I need to know how to like construct this and put this together. I now understand it's a whole system. It's a software as a system. It's an infrastructure as a system. It's a platform as I'm sorry. It's a software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, and I understand that now. I kept myself in school and just most recently finished a degree learning cybersecurity engineering. So now I understand how to build this from that perspective. I know how to build the infrastructure from that perspective, and I know how to secure the infrastructure. And I also have my own ideas, innovative ideas in terms of security. So, yeah. So that's where I am now. I understand the realm of computer science now. And I am a noob stepping out into this unknown universe of computer sciencey stuff, right? And engineering. And so that is what this series is going to be all about. Me learning step by step, full stack doing my own full stack, basically web development, but going brick by brick, step by step, learning HTML, CSS all over again, right? But like implementing it and creating something. I'm going to walk through tutorials um, live, right? I'm going to walk through tutorials, teaching myself, familiarizing myself with the process of starting with the front end and then doing the back end and then, the database structure part of it and then all of it. But this is just for me to learn how to do it and to become comfortable and confident in doing this. And then it's off to the races. Then I'm going to build my own thing, right? So, welcome to code. This is the only time I'm going to explain this. And then from here on out, I'm going to expect that people just know what I'm doing. And if they don't, they have to go back and listen to me do what I just did. So without further ado, I've got Visual Studio Code pulled up right here. I'm going to put this. Do we have music? All right, so I've got Visual Studio Code here, and I'm going to be walking through this tutorial, so it's going to be a little more heavy on the music and visuals. How are you? Anyways, how are you? So, hey, and we got Steven and friends. We got friends. Okay, so I got Rumble chat here, I've got Instagram chat here, and I have got YouTube chat right here. So I'll be visiting back to the chat here and again. Bad for Instagram because I don't know if it does like I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. Anyway, but it's live on Instagram, Lisa. Okay. And you're gonna have to hear rock music and squeaky chair and typing fingers. I already went through an HTML tutorial, and I went through another one, and I'm gonna go through this one as well because it's like the full thing. I guess you're gonna have to pry it out of me to explain exactly what the system is. I can generally describe it because it's so complex. Every time I try to describe it, it just takes like a very long time. And because there's so many moving parts and there's so many components to it, it is a very complex, well thought out system. And since my sketch prototype, okay, with colored pencils, I have created an actual prototype of it. An actual, like you can click it and it does all of the functions in your face, right? And it's in full color and completely understandable to anyone, like to a basic. I have presented this to a veteran programmer who's been programming since like Vietnam era, and it's really pretty difficult to like impress this person, and this person was like, this is awesome, nobody's ever done this, I want to be a part of this project. So I can't even contact that person to become part of this project until I know what's going on, like, because I'm gonna have to run the whole thing, and I need to know how to run the whole thing because I need to know how to do a full stack. So, um, it's a very complex system. It rivals other systems that already exist that are perhaps on the side of maniacal, right? Um, and so, yeah, I'm going to create a non-maniacal system of sorts for, liberation of oppression purposes. Also, it will benefit economically. It will benefit the American dream. That's very important to me. So I'm gonna keep moving on. If you want to know any more than that, oh yes. Oh, by the way, I have a Discord server. Now, it's not just any old Discord server. Okay, I've put about 3 years almost of work into this Discord server. Okay, it's basically like a beta version, a really rough beta version of the system that I'm creating, kind of, to some degree. Everything that I'm doing with this whole entire thing, the whole development of this entire thing, from my brain, from my mind to the everything, including all of my notes, all of my thoughts on it, all of my random ideas about it, I document it on my server. So my server is like a living journal, and my as a scientist, engineer, and creator, I keep all of it, keep record of everything going on and everything that I'm creating and all of my innovations, and all of that is in my server. So if you want access to that, go to my server. Go to Discord. If you don't have a Discord, like, don't be intimidated. Just, like, make a Discord. It's not that hard. You don't even have to use your real name. You can use, some kind of superhero alias, all right, and join my server so you can keep track of things. You can ask me questions. I'm always on my server, unless I'm sleeping, almost 24 hours a day. And later I'll be doing live chat on my server. But go to my server, check it out. It's fun, it's silly, it's colorful. It's for those that like complex, it's complex. There's games in there. There's a lot of things to do in there. There's a lot of entertaining content. There's about 3 years of content in there, almost 3 years of content. So you'd have to go back in time to catch up with where I am right now, other than watching this right now. Yeah. So feel free to join that. In fact, I will be actually streaming my my Visual Studio Code there in my server in the engineering voice channel right now. Boop. Okay. So that it can be seen like more close up if you're interested. But I've got my coding like channel where I write like, okay, this is my thoughts on this, and like, oh gosh, I need to do this, like all that stuff. I also made stickers and all that stuff. So have fun in my server. Please come hang out with me in my server. I love my server. You will love my server. Go ahead. Do it. It's fun. Plus it's the only place I hang out. I don't really text people. I don't do direct messages or private DMs, or I don't do that kind of stuff, okay? I just hang out on my server and just like talk to people if people are there. Like otherwise I just like talk to myself. Okay? I keep notes and keep track of everything that I'm doing, everything that I'm building. Like I don't try to keep it to myself. I don't try to hold it. I don't try to hold all my cards like that to myself. Like I want to share it with the world, so I share it with the world. So, okay. Where's my musica? La musica rock. Hey, where's my music? You guys hear me? Okay. Done. But I can't hear So it's describing HTML. What is HTML? I've been like very cryptic about what I'm doing because like I just need to set all this stuff up first. So I've spent a lot of time setting up all this stuff, right? So that I can do this. And, something in there. Do I have to have something in there? And for anybody who's never done programming, what I'm doing. You're gonna learn how to program, just like me. But you know, we're kind of moving into a reality. Everybody needs to know how to program. That works. This is saying HTML is giving instructions to a computer. First thing we're going to do is create a button. Create a button is like opening up what it is you're creating, closing what you're creating, and inside is stuff. And in there we're going to say hello. Right, I've gotta... Where's my run? Oh, there we go. There! I made it! Okay. I hope you can hear music. That'll be good. Can you hear me? I know I get kind of far away from the... His music's so funny. What they choose to name it. It's like, that's funny. It's funny. So I think that's named it. I get far from the mic because, well, it's not one of those, like, up here mics. One of those down here mics. So I need my keyboard and my mouse to do this stuff. And and I don't really talk to people. So my voice is probably a lot softer than it should be. I just work. I just do stuff. I'm always building things. Building things and creating things. If I'm not building a system, I am building a cupcake. And that's true. I challenge anyone to a cupcake off. Anyone. Step right up. I will win. I feel like this light is really bright, but if I make it any darker, it's like, then it's too dark. It's like, there's no in between here. Okay, I made a hello button. Yes. Yay, we have a first button. E stands for paragraph. Now we're making a paragraph. They're elements on a website. For those who already know that, so what? For those who don't know that, you're welcome. Welcome, I care about you. There's I do. Fresh. Got it. And you can switch it around. Nice. Did. I won't do it right now, but I will fix my chair. I did unsqueakyify it, but then like it only lasted for a couple months and it got right back to being like squeakified, and it's just gonna have to hang out. I'm not sorry. I already addressed this issue. You know, I feel like life is just a bunch of fires you gotta put out, a bunch of solutions you have to implement. I was talking about syntax. Like, if it's not one fire, it's another fire, you know? Oh, I got my coding stream. I finally got it running. But my chair is squeaky. It bothers me. So funny because I listened to this song, and while I was listening to this song, I was brushing my teeth, and my teeth were my toothpaste says the same thing, and now here I am looking at the same thing again. Life comes in threes, doesn't it? Third time is a charm. So the third time is creating it in reality. I don't know. Making stuff up now. I'm just waiting for them to like go on next thing. Or explaining what syntax errors are, and that's great. Very thorough. The reason I chose this tutorial is because it builds somewhat of, to some degree, a component of my system, a component that kind of looks similar in structure of my system. So if I kind of understand how to do that, it'll help me when I'm building my system. You know what I've discovered about myself through this whole entire journey of trying to first figure out what this is that I'm going to build, and then how to build it. I've discovered that I am a designer. I design, I like this choker, like I designed this, like I design things. Oh, we're going to change the fonts. I'm not gonna do that. Like I designed this choker, I designed my leggings, I designed my outfits, I designed screen stuff, like I designed. I never went to school for it though. Yeah, obviously born. Yeah. So I design things. I design like systems. I design cakes, cupcake recipes, right? Because like I had to piece together different parts of like different types of recipes and put them all together as one recipe to create the perfect cupcake, right? And it took me quite a few years to do that because I had to figure all of that out. Um, but I wanted to design the perfect cupcake for me. All right, it's all about the experience. All right, and most experiences in life are around food. So, like, it matters to me. Like, I'm going to make wonderful memories with these cupcakes. That's what I'm gonna do. So, I designed a cupcake, but it took like years for me to figure that out. Just like it's taking years for me to figure out how to design this system. But hey, I learned something about myself, so that's good. I didn't know that. Like it's like with my choker is like I kept going and buying different necklaces and they break or they rust or they're rust whatever. Like they're not they were I didn't like them. Like there was always something was wrong with them and they didn't last for very long. And I don't like when things don't last very long. I like things that like have longevity, right? So like um so it was like, that's it. That's it. I'm just gonna figure out how to create like jewelry, right? I don't want to create. I don't want to create all jewelry. I just want to create a necklace that I can wear. It doesn't break. It doesn't itch. It doesn't poke. It doesn't move, and it does exactly what I want it to do. So like I designed the perfect choker. Designed the perfect cupcake. I designed the perfect choker. And now I'm gonna design the perfect system. I already designed it. Now I'm just gotta build it. Okay. So oh, that's how you do that. Okay. Nice. It works. When I get in this zone when I'm thinking about like coding and everything, I don't know. I'm in a different frame of mind, you know. That's why I have these different that's why I have these different things going on because I have a different frame of mind depending on what I'm doing, depending on what I'm building or creating. I like to create things. Do you like to create things? I love creating things. I think I think we are all an artist of sorts. I think everything is an art. Honestly, science is an art. Building is an art. I'm learning that law, like the law system, like the legal system is also an art. I mean, there's like the letter of the law and the spirit of law, but like it's definitely, oh, I see. It's definitely an art form. You can get creative with it. I haven't had any coffee, but I did go to the gym, and after I come back from the gym, I'm just like got energy and stuff. Just make sure everything's running okay. Systems. Let's see. Why does my music keep turning off? I don't know why. It's just like no second. Like super late chat, super late stream, super late, but figure out how to do this. Gotta start somewhere. Find my place in this world. Just, you know, I feel like you don't belong. You know what? I'm creating a place of belonging for myself. Myself and others like me that also feel like we don't belong. Talking about the spaces between here and here. These are ignored. These aren't like regular spaces. Yeah. Like, and I think about, like, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. It's like, if you can create a perfect cupcake, you can create a perfect computer system. Right? It's like the same thing. How they're organizing it. But organizing it like this doesn't change anything. Now we're gonna move on to CSS, cascading style. CSS changes what this looks like. I will figure out the chat eventually where I can see all the chat. I can be heard too. Now, we're going to implement different buttons. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to finally. I'm done with school and I can just focus on building this stuff. I don't have to have computer science. Laugh at me. I do know what I'm doing. I'm still a noob though. I am a noob. Won't be a noob forever. There. It was so fun. I know it doesn't seem fun. Well, actually, it might seem fun to other people, but I think this is fun. Like this is fun because it's like step by step creating the design. Because see, this person is looking at the button, like the design, like the color, the shape, the size, the font of what they are trying to create it to look like. And then they are step by step making it look like that. And that's what I need to know how to do. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with the front end, but with the back end, I might. Uh, I don't even know. That might be where it's very challenging for me. Like the front end, yes, that's fun. Uh, the database, yes, that's fun. I can do that. The back end, eh, just talking about it gives me anxiety. Oh, make sure it's still there. Okay. I need to move it though. Okay, watch her. I really enjoy like the whole process of. I like documenting my process, my progress, the journey, the way there, that I can look back because it's like. Like, you don't document it and it just like arrive wherever I think you nothing to look back at. It's like, haha, I came from there, like, oh man, I remember that. Oh, the good days, you know, like everything sucked, you know? So, perspective and the contrast. And I really like contrast. So contrast I like documenting. I think I'm interested in like I think Visual Studio Code as an ID is awesome. I think it's like places where workshop. I love that. But see, when I go to actually like build my system, I don't know if I'm gonna show the code. I think I'll only do code while I'm building it, but I don't think I'm gonna show the code live. Why would I do that? Excuse me. Oops. Sorry. Trying to fix my chair so it doesn't go back. There you go. So are they gonna change the pixels or no? Oh. Oh. Doing a button. Oh, it takes the same exact. Only assigned this. Fun. Right. Oh no, the records. This is It's like a light blue. Yeah. Like. $886, $181. 8. Yeah. 41. $182. So just styling buttons. I don't mind. Tedious. But I like it. After all these years, I'd be able to do this. Yeah, but it's a little bolder than that. What? Oh, wait. Should I change this? Man, they don't even run. All right. I get the wrong idea about the X button. Just saying. Which one? The one on the top right corner? Computer starts freaking out. Chill. You got no chill. I have no idea what the button looks like. I should probably go look at it. This is obviously an outdated video, and I'm just working with what I got. I have no idea. I don't go on there. I don't really use social media very much. I'm just always working on stuff. I don't know. I'm in my server, so it's like if I'm in my server, that's basically my social media. But being in my server, it's like it's serving a purpose still to help me finish my projects. So I don't want to waste any of my time because time is like flying by, and so I need to hurry up. I'm like the rabbit. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. I'm trying to finish some things, and I need to get them done swiftly. So time is extremely valuable. Hey, that works. Hey, it looks fine. Hey, it looks fine. Do I really need to fix it? I don't think I need to fix it. I think it's fine. Like, I stay away from places that are too full of war, battle, you know, as much as I can. I'll observe the battlefield, but I stay away from the actual battlefield, even in the digital realm, because I've already been to war, actual war, you know, so I don't need to do that in the digital universe. I'm focusing on creation, you know, so that's where I go. And my server is all completely dedicated to creation. Okay, so if I do that, now what? Hey, it looks okay. Hey, okay. I think I'm gonna take a break real quick. I'm gonna drink some water and make some tea. So far, so good. I'm about not even a quarter of the way there. But this is good. This is good. About 6 minutes. Computer science. I love computer science. I do. Why's it not working? I need to comment out so I know, like, what this is doing later. And right. For those who have never tuned in to this, I am new to the x86 programming assembly language, which is talking to machines, machine language. That's what I'm doing, and yeah. So feel free to talk about tech and science and computer science. I love computer science. And move into the AH register, the value. The upper A register and a tab. Print string and tab. I'm going to understand x86. I'm going to. And when I do, it's game over.
I'm like writing notes for myself just in case myself doesn't remember. So then it's like I speak or I like write the way that I like to talk to myself, or the way that I like to read my own writing. So then I'm like, oh, I understand what that means. So like I'm writing it, like even though I'm learning it and I'm programming it, like I'm learning it, I'm programming it, and I'm writing it to myself so that myself can do this again and understand it and maybe even make it better. So I'm like doing 3 things at the same time. Because that's what I do, right? Like that's what I do. I like learn new things, and then I'm like, it could be faster. It could be better. It could be more streamlined, you know? So, like, that's what I do with everything. Like, ever. Like, if I ever learn anything. Like, I learned how to make cupcakes. I learned how to make them exactly how I want them. And I love them, and everybody loves them. So, same thing with, like, learn how to file. Like, back in the day, you know, when people use paper. I would learn how to file, and then I would learn how to do it better, faster, smoother, more streamlined. That's what I do. So now I'm like learning this so that I can learn how to do it better. Like multi-thread. Yeah, multi-threading. Yeah, I'm a multi-core processor, right? Like all right. Save that. And then compile it. Then run it through an emulator box. See if it works. Dang it! So, but if the operating system is corrupt, and then if the operating system that's corrupt eventually goes down, then everything that's on top of it also goes down. So there has to be something else. I know it's a tiny error, but finding it is its own challenge. Hope to see you more coding stream in the future. Yeah, me too. I just watched it. Just entertain me. Oh my god, it made me cry. Oh my god. Okay, keep going. Oh my god, I'm crying again. Oh, it's over. Okay.
Greetings, Earthlings. Alright, let's do this. Now I can actually hear the music, so I fix that. Alright. Let's get to it. I'll try. I can't really fit my chat anywhere. See it here. Wonder how you are. I'm blessed. I'm working hard on something to help people. Artists mostly. Well, artists and entrepreneurs. Aren't they the same thing? Kind of think they're the same. outdated. Okay, so work. Okay. Well, I fixed it. It's a X button instead of a tweet button. Although I think I should like. Nah, I think it's fine. So I fixed it, even though it's outdated. Mine isn't. Video's outdated. The tutorial is outdated, but what I just did is more in the zeitgeist, the here and the now. If I do this, I'm just gonna pick up my fan. Okay, so we're gonna focus on hovering. Hey, music, come back. Music, don't leave. Come back. Come back. Come back. Ah, Rose. Okay. Hey, what the heck? Down with this. I can get jiggy with it. No? Not my style. Definitely not. Yeah. Woo! Fancy. I don't know. Not coming up with the thing. Popping after every single song is so weird. Hold on. See? Life is a series of fires that you have to put out. Like, oh, I gotta fix another thing. Oh, and another thing. Oh, and another thing too. Why is it not doing that? It's so weird. Oh, here we go. That's why. Okay. There we go. It worked. Nice. Feeling the music? Okay. Ooh, that's cool. Make that better. Using the opacity. I think that's a good idea. Nice. Click, 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 hover, click, hover, click. Oh, It's interactive. It's my first interactive thing. I like giving interactive things. It's the experience. I like, you know what, actually, that's something that I realized in all of this life stuff and going down this path towards my mission is I like creating experiences. That's what I like to do. Like, cupcake is an experience. Experience. Wear one sometime. You should wear one sometime and see what it's like being in public. Please. It's an experience for sure. But the system is very, very like heavy on the interactive experience, right? Like the experience itself, and I like doing that, and it's fun for me. Like, interactive experience. It's just a hover and a click on a button. That's where it starts. Before you know it, it's a whole universe. A whole interactive universe. Actually, a Discord server is a whole interactive universe. I call it my universe. Like a whole thing. Fun. I like it. I dig it. Hang out there. I created my own hangout spot. I like this hangout spot. Good. Yeah, click, 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 click. Anybody else like creating interactive experiences? Like anything you've ever experienced. That's no. Actually, hold on. I was thinking about it, and it's like life. Life is a collection of experiences. Life is a collection of moments. And the moments are memorable depending on the experience. So, you're a creator of experiences. You're a creator of moments. And if you're a creator of moments that are awesome experiences, then you are a creator of memories. You know, memories. That's all we get to take with us. So, yeah, that is worth its weight in the whole planet, actually. Twice. They never changed the freaking button. All right, I'm changing it myself. I'm just doing it. I just logged in and they didn't change it, but I'm going to. Making it up as I go. So then I can't go back. Whoa. Interesting decision. Crapola. No, it messed it up. Man. It's not 15 seconds, like 0.15. Let's try it again. There we go. Okay. That's an interesting decision. I will have to keep that in mind a little for later. Or something. Maybe. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will never think of this again, actually. Probably be best. Let me add that on the list of things I gotta think about. You know, no. Thanks, no thanks. I'm not sorry. Like instant. Much quicker. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's really long, though. 1 second is a long time. That's like a really long time. Much shorter than... I'm just saying. I'm just super saying. Yeah. He's been quicker than that. What? You just... You have got to be... Chill. Right. It's on hover. Yeah. I guess I have to freaking fix the... I have to fix the music because it keeps stopping after every song. Like, hey, like, can you guys just like run through this? I thought we had an understanding here, and I guess we didn't. Moving right along. Jesus, that's slow. Why are you making it so slow? Just to show what it does? Probably, most likely. Yeah, I'm talking to somebody from the past that can't even hear me. Big surprise there! Like makes a shadow. BT dubs. I gotta actually refresh this and see what it does. That seems so... Isn't that really slow? You know what? Let's see what this does. I'm experimenting. Don't judge me, monkey. I think that works, kind of. Yep. Okay, that's better. This one. Hey, are you listening? There we go. Liberty, yes. And justice for all. So you go like right. See, it's much faster. That's super slow. Mine maybe is too fast. Okay, mine is a little bit too fast. I want to stick with that because that is just does not seem like the right. It just doesn't. Oh well, I guess I'll just keep it like that. Let's see. Yeah, it's super slow. It's like what degree this is extremely. Oh. Whoa. Nice. Make it like a dark gray, probably. Okay. My freaking music. This is insane in the membrane. It's not like... Okay, come on. It's not supposed to do that. Like, what? What? What do I pay you people for? No, just kidding. No, but I need to, I think, troubleshoot that. But not right now, but it is kind of frustrating because I like listening to it. It's good. It's good tunes for this extremely tedious task. I think instead of black, maybe I should do like dark gray. I don't think it should be black. I think that's just a little bit much. What if? Now, just go with me on this. What if I make it a little bit lighter? All right. Maybe... So it looks a little better. Like it's floating. It's fun. Transparent. Okay. Had me at hello. Let's try that out and see what that does. Pretty cool. Okay, looks cool. Kinda. In a, transparent kind of way. Whatever that scale of comparison is, at this point, I think I'm gonna have to stop. Right? At these buttons. Stopping at the buttons. Not going any further than this. Alright. I think that's where we're gonna pick up next week. All goes well. Alright. Well, if you're interested in learning more about the system, learning more about the stream, about code, about other various cryptic topics that I usually bring up or not, join my server. Come hang out with me. I'm always there. You can just goof around, or you can ask me questions, or you can just sit there and stare at the screen until I write something. It doesn't really matter to me. But if you stare at me, I have stickers on there, and I might stare right back at you. That's fun. I hope you have a wonderful week, a wonderful morning or evening, depending on when you're viewing this. And happy coding. World creating. Later, Earthlings.